Morning, Rick Copley here. Every time I turn my camera on, I realize it's crooked. There we go. So I am here with my live dog, Ruby, getting a drink from the pool. Fantastic. We tried to tell her not to do that. She does it anyway. It's better than the toilet, I guess. So I want to share a story with you guys. So back in early 2000s, I got a job at a health club. So I walked in. I said, "Hey, you guys looking for help?" They said, "Sure." And worked the wellness floor. Yay, right? So you can, basically what you did, do orientations. We called them orientations back then. So new member comes in, they get a tour around, equipment, blah, 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 show you how to use it. And my job is also to walk around the wellness floor and talk to people and do all that stuff. So they paid me an outrageous sum of $7.50 an hour. It was awesome stuff. Now, by the way, I had a bachelor's degree in sport management and a master's degree in coaching and physical education. So there you go, $7.50 an hour. My master's degree in my pocket. I was fired up. In reality, I was thankful for a job because I was in the health and fitness industry. This is my second gym I'd worked at, and I was doing my thing, and it's fine. So I didn't get paid very much. I had to work about 4 or 5 hours just to pay for the child care for my son. But hey, there it was, so working health and fitness. So anyway, so worked at this health club, and I remember starting my job and looking in the back row, and it was a small health club, and there were like 4 treadmills, right? So there were like 4 treadmills downstairs, maybe 1 upstairs, or something like that. And I think like 2 or 3 of them had signs that said out of order. And of course, me being just a good employee, I don't know, I'm like, hey, to my boss, the guy's name is Richard, I believe. I said, hey, the treadmills don't work. He's like, yeah, we got someone that's going to come fix them or whatever. I don't know. They had a maintenance guy, some thing. But I'm like, why? So meanwhile, we have literally half of our treadmills are out of order. Can't be used. They said, well, we got a guy, whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I got my time here I don't have an appointment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix these treadmills. So here's the kind of lesson in today's deal. So I want to, the big secret, and this is still a secret, but the secret to success is virtually anything, right? Is to look and see what success is going to be and envision that. So you're going to kind of reverse engineer things, okay? So let's say you're trying to, I always use weight loss, for example. Let's try you're trying to gain muscle, right? And you want to look good on the beach. So it's springtime, you want to look good on the beach. So what is that going to mean to you? What is that going to mean to you? So here you're on the beach, you're feeling good about yourself, you got your spouse, or you find a new spouse, or whatever, you find a date, I don't know, whatever you want to do. And you're looking great and you're feeling good. So you got to start there. Then you got to kind of work your way back and reverse engineer. So what's going to take me to get to that point? You may have to try different things. So back to the treadmills. So here I was looking at these treadmills going, okay, so I have a degree in sport management, right? I didn't take the treadmill fixing class. I also have a degree in coaching. I learned how to coach people and do research and all kinds of crazy stuff for physical education. But I didn't get trained on treadmills, and there was no YouTube back then, right? So basically what I did is this. I looked at the treadmill. I said, yep, doesn't work, right? So what I do, super simple, is was it plugged in? Like I kind of took the steps, right? Is it plugged in? So again, when you're looking to get results at whatever it is you're doing, is the power on, right? Look and see those things. So if you're sitting here and it's December and you want to look good on the beach in 6 months, are you exercising? I mean, look at the little things, right? Are you drinking beer every night? Are you eating pie for dessert every day, right? So you got to look at the little things. So I did. So plugged in, yes, it's plugged in. Follow the wire in. Is there power coming in here? So I started asking around, and I found there was a magazine that the gym would get, like, as a thing. And what it did, it had the treadmills on, of all the different types of treadmills we had. It had the different parts to all the treadmills. So I looked in these different parts, and I looked to see, okay, does that work? Does that work? Does that work? Wait a minute. Everything works except for this thing, this part. So what I would do is I'd go on the magazine, order the part, put it in, boom, treadmill worked. I could fix a treadmill, right? That's how you have to engineer, the reverse engineer, results. And whatever you're doing, again, everything you do, it's, I'm not a fan of the fact that there's a doctor for everything, right? And whatever, it is what it is. But what you got to do is you got to understand that you got to take little parts and do those little parts, and they all work together in the end, right? So you look at the overall wellness, overall wholeness of things. So if you want to get results in your business, you have to look at your sales, you have to look at your systems, you look at all these different things, your products. So you have to look at all these different things. So here you are, or here I was, looking at treadmills, going, I fixed the treadmill. You're looking to lose weight. Okay, what can I do health and fitness wise? Let's look at that up. Let's change my diet. Let's make some little changes here, because I know that at the end of the day, here's what I'm going to want to do. Work your way backwards from there. Business, life, relationships, success, whatever it is you need to do, you need to first figure out where you want to be, what you want to do. For me, I was like, I need these treadmills, need to be fixed. Let's get them working. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have all these smarts, all these crazy things. You don't need all that. You don't need a personal trainer. Those help. You don't need a plan. Those help. But you need to have yourself look and see one little thing at a time, okay? So next treadmill, open it up, to cover off, say, okay, I learned something. Right? There's no lesson there. I had learned something from the last one. Let's look at this first. Oh, wait, that works. Let's figure out something else. So, long story short, within a few weeks, I was fixing all the equipment. And that was my job. I was fixing equipment. $7.50 an hour. But I was doing that because I looked at it. So, okay, let's simplify the steps here. Let's make this easy to do. Let's make this pretty simple. So when you start talking about health and fitness, you have to look at what you put in your body. You have to look at your mindset. You have to look at your movement patterns. You have to do those things. You have to learn those things a little bit of each. You got to know a little bit about a lot, right? Just a little bit here and there. Business. If you're trying to be successful in your business, whatever it is, if you had a direct sales business, you have to learn how to build up yourself, be a better person so people will buy from you because they buy you, not your product, right? If you're running a brick and mortar, you got to figure out your hours, your employees, lots of stuff going on there, right? But you got to figure all those things. Think about first where you want that to be. I was like, okay, we got 4 treadmills in this gym. I want all 4 of them working. How am I going to do that? Let's start with this one. Start with one thing. Start with one habit. I talked about habits yesterday. Develop one little habit. When you do those things and you focus with intention on those things, those little things, the big things are going to come about. The big things are going to work together. Little things will work together to create big things. Okay? So, long story short, I guess it's kind of still a long story. If you want something, you got to reverse engineer. Begin with the end in mind. Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. If you haven't read the book, read it. One of his habits is to begin with the end in mind. What do we want to have? What do our revenues want to be? What do our customers want to be? What does our product want to look like? Who do we want to become? Think about those things. Reverse engineer. How can I get there? Right? So I have different goals in my businesses, and so I keep looking and say, okay, I'm looking, what can I do to improve my business? How can I get more customers? How can I service those customers better? How can I have more products? How can I have more revenue? It all ties in together. All these different concepts and deals, when it comes to health and fitness, when it comes to business, when it comes to personal life, all these things work together, and they're simple and they're very similar. So if you always, whatever it is you're doing, okay, let's reverse engineer this. Let's start with the end in mind. Where do I want to be? And then you're going to work on how to get there. So when I was fixing treadmills back in the early 2000s, I just did that simply. I could do it there, just like you can do it for something like that as well. But you got to reverse engineer, figure out how to get yourself back. So hope you guys got value today. Just want to share with you a little something, share with you. Thank you, Virginia. Appreciate you. There's my pool right there. Hopefully the pool guy's coming today to fix it. We got a little bit of the green going on in there. We got a problem with our salt, whatever. So, and the dog, of course, is dying to go in. There she is. She wants to go in now. Dog either wants to come in and go out. So, hope you guys got value. Have yourself an amazing day. Stay cool if you're in Florida or in the South. Stay dry if you get thunderstorms, which actually, it was raining earlier. It just started being sunny again. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day.